And today we stop to raise the flag anticipating Armed Forces Day, and we recognise that we are a generational group, from cadets and young people through to our serving personnel, through to the families, through to veterans and those who remember more difficult times at war. So those of us of faith and those of none, let us perhaps give thanks for the ultimate sacrifice paid by many in our armed forces, that all might know freedom and peace. Let us acknowledge the commitment and sacrifice shown by the families and loved ones of those who serve. Let us reflect on the protection of our coasts across the seas provided by our Royal Naval Reserve, Royal Fleet Auxiliary and Merchant Navy. We think of all branches of the British Army and their reserves as they bring professionalism to many lands, and in particular we acknowledge the commitment of Bexley's own reservists. We celebrate the service of our Royal Air Force and Royal Auxiliary Air Force, both in our skies and around the world. We acknowledge the work of our emergency services, meeting diverse needs both at home and abroad in these difficult times. We are proud of the special role in our community of our cadet forces and military associations. And we give thanks for our Sovereign Queen Elizabeth II as the nation's example of commitment and service.
Being asked to represent Her Majesty the Queen is an honour, particularly when the focus of the event is about our kingdom's armed services, organisations that run very dear to her. You will all know that she served herself in the armed forces, as have so many members of her family. Her long and close relationship with the armed forces, both here in the UK and in the Commonwealth, stands testament to the respect she carries in her heart for you all. Whenever possible, Her Majesty still visits military units across the world, and it was clear to me last week, as I watched her celebrate her official birthday, how proud she is of you all.
Deputy Lieutenant, Leader, members of the Council, distinguished guests, thank you for joining us today on this slightly reduced but nonetheless very important day in the mayoral and civic calendar. The raising of the Armed Forces Day flag is a symbol of our thanks in Bexley and beyond in the whole country to the men and women, past and present, of our armed forces, our cadets and our families associated with the armed forces. And we owe a huge debt of gratitude to everything they do now and have done in the past and will do in the future. Now today you'll also notice we're raising the flag of the Royal Corps of Signals. This year marks the 100th anniversary of the Royal Corps of Signals, and in 2010 I had the incredible honour to be able to nominate our local reserve unit, 265 Kent and County of London Yeomanry Sharpshooter Support Squadron, who are part of 71 Signal Regiment. Now unfortunately, because of the coronavirus, their events have been curtailed, and so I thought the best, most fitting way that we could thank them was to raise their flag on Armed Forces Day, so that on Sunday, when they celebrate the 100th anniversary, they'll take some knowledge in knowing that we in Bexley appreciate everything they do. So, Captain Slaney, Sergeant Crane, as swift and sure as you can, let's get your flag raised, let's get the Armed Forces Day flag raised, and on behalf of everyone in Bexley, we thank you for your service.